Remember, they'll be calling you a radical the 5th of November. So, of course, the lights are broke here. We have the worst mayor in freaking the history of this city. Corrupt as hell. I want to set the record straight on the Million Mass March. The Wikipedia page? Oh, it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. Protest against Scientology. Okay. Now, the Million Mass March was originally called the Post-Ignorance Project. The name was named 10 years ago. Not by me, I mean, I didn't like the name. And so it was leading up to the 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King's infamous speech. You know, the Million Man March. So John Anthony Fairhurst, who and I had been going back and forth, communicating on the internet, you know, because I've been having my big rallies, anti-police brutality. Fukushima, environment, corrupt courts, corrupt freaking judges, police brutality, killing innocent people. Danielle, Willard. So, the bottom line is this. What's happening? So, the bottom line is this. John wanted to call it the Million. It was originally the Million Masked Man March. And then, of course, Miss Williams, in D.C., she's like, no. Man, got rid of the man. Million Mass March was named 10 years ago. I was not a huge fan of the name. I was not a huge fan of doing the event on, remember, Guy Fawkes Day, 5th of November. We don't forgive, we don't forget. But I agreed. It was originally called the Post-Ignorance Project. Kevin Blanche in Ogden, Utah, invented. So the original march, the original speech, it has started up in earnest post the Fukushima disaster of 2011-2012. So really, it was in earnest on the death of Danielle Willard, shot in the face by a cop. Even the police review board said that it was a murder by Cali and the corrupt fucking judges. And these, that's how it started. Fukushima. So the original march, which was coming up 9 years ago, Kevin Blanche led that original march, and it was massive in Washington, D.C. The original speech on the stage at Lafayette was given by Kevin Blanche. Then I handed off the microphone to Steve Grant. And the whole thing was based on anti-corruption in the courts, police brutality against innocent people, the environment. Fukushima. For them to listen to the speech, listen to the original march. And by the way, that video, the shot of me leading the march, I didn't shoot that video. Nottoway shot that video. I'm here with Kevin Blanche to try to fix this Fukushima fuck up. It was the nuclear disaster of Fukushima, the Post-Ignorance Project, corruption, police brutality, the exploitation of anybody, they take advantage of us, the debt, the Ayn Rand Greenspan economic fucking thieves. That's where it was started. So remember, quote today, the 5th of November. We don't forgive and we don't forget. The flipping the pyramid, oh yeah, that's the symbol. With the hands, when you make the pyramid, that's what it is. It's against the top of the pyramid. The muss, the gates, the basal cloud. We flipped the pyramid. We've made major accomplishments in this movement. Major. And I love how 3 women with a hashtag are going to take credit for the anti-police brutality, man. Name it Black Lives. Such fucking bullshit. When you show up on the news, we had 7 million fucking people. 7 million. Did you see that on the fucking news? If you make the mainstream narrative, and NBA players, Donovan Mitchell's wearing shit with a Utah thing, the police brutality capital of the fucking world, murder by cop per capita on earth was here in Utah. Oh, I got into it with him. I flew with him on the same plane when he came here to Utah. I'm glad he's in Cleveland. Keep his ass there. You know, but when it makes the mainstream narrative, or you get into the museums as the artist, the activist, the art of the protest, you know you're a fucking failure. With 7, did you see any of it on the media? Zarty used to follow me around, and they're really rushing off. I used to tell everybody, back off from those fuckers. Get away from them. It was the Million Mass March group that we exposed that Jill Stein was a fraud, green. We exposed so much, you know, the picture of her and Flynn and Tsar Putin sitting together. Zarty. I'm so glad. I mean, they tried to co-opt that movement, Zarty did, but the mainstream media wouldn't even fucking touch us, of course. Neither would fucking alternative media. That's when you know you're fucking powerful. 7 million fucking people. The police brutality thing, oh, it still exists, but not anything like it was. It was based and founded on the fucking murder of Danielle, Willard, which is coming on 10 years ago. In earnest. 11 and a half years ago, the Fukushima disaster. So, remember, the 5th of November. We have a lot on our plate. And there's so much stuff that's been leaked out there, that's put out there, that you don't even know we're the ones that put it out there. That's when you know you're effective. The mighty Mount Ogden. So, protest of Scientology is the founding of fucking the million. Anonymous? Not so fucking anonymous. I used to wear my mask on the back of my head. It wasn't even my mask, because the reason I didn't like the mask, because they were made by child slaves in Indonesia and China. That's another big piece, is the exploitation globally and the consumption junkie freak show. That's what this is all about. Fukushima, the nuclear energy emperors having it closed. It's an anti-imperialist movement. Hello. By the way, the original march at the Federal Reserve, how powerful is all that? Half of the originators are dead. Michael Pennington's dead. Sarah's dead. You know, Johnny from Hawaii died of cancer this year. Now, what's it named? The Federal Reserve Building in D.C. Do I knew personally? What? Mariner Eccles Avenue. He is rolling over his fucking grave. And Ryan Greenspan. Remember we used to go to Monsanto and fucking attack them like wolves? You know? Yeah, the Roundup, they're gonna settle with you. Fucking liars. So, it's a global movement. Activists? Oh yeah. Fucking A. These ones that are all over with a mask, mixing their voices, they're fucking bullshit. Total bullshit. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. No, you can't sit behind a keyboard and fucking be a real activist. What happened to all that snow? It's about the environment. So, and of course nobody's going to write that on Wikipedia. I get asked this constantly. Blanche, where's your Wikipedia page? I ain't letting nobody put it. They can't figure me out. That's when you know you're a powerful activist. When they try to ignore you, when they try to put your toothpaste back in the tube, they try to put your fucking lightning back in the bottle. I flipped Pandora's fucking bottle behind my back and I shattered it with a fucking bat. Don't let these fuckers fool you and lie to you. The Million Mass March is alive and well in every single community in this world. We are the pioneers, just like we're the pioneers of YouTube, who really being eaten, they're trying to, eat us up. The very monsters we created. But if you're mainstream, just like they used to put these low-lying soldiers who didn't know their ass from a hole in the ground, they would just make up on RT to represent. I'm like, fuck, please. We don't know who these fucking clowns are. Miss Williams in D.C. Woo! That was a crowd she had. Woo. John Anthony Fairhurst and his cousins. They picked me up at the airport in Baltimore. We were at Ferguson. We were in Baltimore. You know, we were in... Hands up, can't breathe. We were in Brooklyn. Kevin Blanch was there the whole time. And all of us said, when the police brutality was going crazy in 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The death of Danielle Willard's really what puts us over the top. 2011, the Fukushima nuclear meltdowns. Listen to the inaugural speech of the Million Mass March given by Kevin Blanch. Listen to the inaugural march, which I led. Many thousands of people. Many thousands. Go talk to Sands. Go talk to anyone. And we don't believe in violence. They do. We are the counter. And so, we're still there. You know, they try to squash us. And again, Black Lives Matter was astroturf as hell. Really? 3 women? Go look up all the money they extorted with. And I remember being right there where it was started in D.C. And the table set up with the Black Lives Matter shirts and looking at the tag. Made all over by child slaves in Indonesia, in China, all over. No, we buy retro. We don't participate in their freak show. You know, and so lots of individual choices, yeah, but it's a community. The Million Mass March is we, not me. It's based on the nuclear meltdowns of Fukushima, Japan, and the murder of Danielle Willard. That's how it was started. And it was invented by Kevin Blanch at Weber State University in Ogden, Utah, Jan Anthony Fairhurst in Boston, and Miss Williams in Washington, D.C. We're the ones that put it together. We're the ones that freaking invented it. And that's why, and you know, you can deny the work all you want. It's just like my Fukushima work, my Taipo work. Go ahead, fucking deny it. Sidewalk fucking closed. Okay. Fucking greenwashing fucks and their greenwashing fucking machine. In the spirit of the great Mariner Echoes, he used to call me and my twin sister. Hansel and Gretel. Ooh. Where's the WPA sign? Where's the WPA sign? Ignore the fucking truth. Go ahead. At your own fucking peril. At your own peril. What's the 3 branches of government in the United States? Oh, there's only 2 pillars here. What's a 2 branch? There used to be 3. NSA. CIA. CFR. Remember the 5th of November. Stay tuned.